with another live. Welcome in, replay crew. Okay, so I got a question this morning or maybe late last night about is the video that they were commenting on, am I live? So if you guys don't see the red little live square rectangle right up here somewhere, then no, I'm not live. I do post my videos for you guys to be able to rewatch. But if that's not up there, then no, I'm not live. And sometimes when you go into my live section, it'll say was live. And it'll say like how many hours ago I was live. So that's another indication. I'm gonna finish these that I started on live last night. So there is a live up there for these little interesting, I don't know what kind of design I'm going for, what they are, but fun, playful. We'll go with that. Hold on, let me bring up this little bit so it doesn't hit it as much. I gotta come up with a better tripod and lighting system and everything for videoing, because this is not working, huh? Also, I'm not sure how long Born Pretty sale is going on for, but right now they have it's a July 25, I think, code to save 25 or 30%. And then I think if you're a new customer, you can save 30% with like a code new or something. You can look on there. But when they don't have those better codes, or they don't have any codes at all, code KBUG will save you guys 10% on Born Pretty site, and not Amazon, only if you buy through the Born Pretty official site. So I just recently got my first nail code yesterday for a nail company, and it's Born Pretty. And I really do like Born Pretty stuff. So I actually reached out and set that up. So that was my choosing, because I actually like their products. This one got messed up here. Smudged last night. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I would love to be able to answer them for you. I love helping people with nails. I do. thank y'all for being in here. If you wouldn't mind smashing the like button for me, it really does help out and I appreciate it. And if you like nail content, I do post and go live a lot and post a lot of different nail content. So if you want to subscribe, I would really appreciate it and welcome you. Thank you for the happy faces. Let me get a sip of my seltzer real quick. Thank you for the like, and thank you all for being here. Welcome. Does anyone do nails? I'm trying to practice at obviously drawing the hearts better. And that's the only way I get better is if I like take nails and I practice that particular thing. Hold on, y'all. I gotta check something real quick. It might pause for a minute, but I have to check something. Okay, never mind. Thought it was a text message. Hello, welcome in, and hi to you too, and hi to everybody. Hope y'all are having a great Thursday. Almost the weekend. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. They're dirty now from what I do. It's just a simple cat eye that I have on my nail, on my hand, my nails. Uh-oh, there's a lint in my brush. Hold on. Yes, I did. I did 2 lives yesterday. They were just later in the evening. And they're posted too. But I don't say that I'm gonna go live every day. If I do, then that's a happy surprise. But I don't guarantee it. But yeah, I did go live twice yesterday. I just didn't go live like during the early day hours or whatever. Let me know if you guys have any nail questions. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I am not loving them just yet. So funny thing about me is I don't actually like or even love every set that I do. There's about 95% of the sets that I draw and make that I don't like at all. But I do them anyway to get better. And I always have had like the talent of being able to do sets that I think other people like and that I don't like at all with things. I don't know what you mean by "are you nails?" I'm sorry. No, I'm just a nail influencer that, or not nail influencer, a nail enthusiast that wants to become a nail influencer. I'm self-taught. I don't know if you're new around here, but I am self-taught. And it just hit my year anniversary of doing nails. So I'm still very much at the beginning stages of it. It was a year either in March or April this year, so this is still very new to me. I'm practicing, try and get better. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. If you have decided to subscribe, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. Okay, this one I think I'm gonna leave. And does anyone do nails here? Even if you, like me, and you do your own nails at home, that counts too, at least for me. Wow, what? Oopsie daisy, I keep tossing them. They don't magnet very strong. I gotta get a better one day. So much upgrades I need to do. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. I don't gatekeep around here. And I love helping people learn how to do nails and answer questions about nails and so on and so forth. The little fox charms that I'm using, I just noticed she has a little like purple flower with a yellow dot in the middle, so I'm gonna do some of those. Oh, thank you. This one, I think I'm gonna leave it like that because I like it like that. So I'll leave that one. Just gonna top coat this one. You guys want to know like certain products I use or anything, definitely feel free to ask. I don't get mad at that. I love answering nail questions. And if you decide to subscribe, thank you so much. I really appreciate it and welcome to you. Also, thank you guys for all the likes. I'm just doing this. That's the design I'm doing. Hi, Miriam. I hope I said that right. Apologize if I didn't. Hey, Ariana. I was scrolling and I saw the live, so I joined. Aw, thank you and welcome. Welcome back. And welcome everybody. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. What's your question? So that one's going to be tough. And let me explain to you why that question is tough. Because I know you said let me ask this first. Do you need it to be budget friendly? And now I'm going to tell you why it's going to be tough if you need it to be budget friendly. So normally with a lot of nail products like nail gel, you can find budget friendly that perform good, easy to use, and have good quality. Budget friendly and high quality. I mean, budget friendly and not budget friendly. But for some reason with sculpting gels, I have tried so many budget friendly and they are such a pain in the butt. The only time it's easy to use, or it's, you know, user friendly, or it's not difficult to use is when it's more pricey with sculpting gel. That's the only thing so far that I have found that you have to pay a little bit more if you want a good one and you don't want to have a struggle with the budget friendly. Not to say that there's not a budget friendly out there that you won't struggle with, but I have yet to find it. So I can recommend good ones, but they're gonna be pricey. I'm not gonna even lie to you on that. Okay, so the best one, in my opinion, is the most expensive one. I mean, it's so expensive. My nail bestie sent them to me, but they're so crazy expensive, but they're literally the best. But I'll show you ones that are a little bit cheaper than, well, much cheaper than this. Hi, username. Welcome in. These Jinbei, but they're Korean brands, and they come with 4, but when I tell you they're ungodly expensive, they're ungodly expensive. I probably wouldn't have bought them if I was just buying them. Yeah, but I'm talking about like the 4 of these. You can buy them single, but for the 4 of these containers, they're like 139 or 60 something. I can't quote you without knowing it, without looking it up. So there's other ones that you can go with, I'll show you in a minute, that aren't as expensive. So let me grab them real quick, I'll show them to you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what my nail bestie, but they're the best ones I've ever tried. I won't even tell you the pros in that one. And you will have a little bit more struggle with the other ones I'll recommend, but not as much as you would with budget friendly. You're gonna have struggle beginning with any, unless you're just like really, really good at it. So I'm gonna pull out a couple different brands. Okay, so this one is budget friendly, but let me talk to you about this one before you write it down. This was the one that I bought last year when I first started buying sculpting gel, and it is budget friendly, but there's downsides to it. For some reason, it doesn't like blend as good. It is very sticky. Not unbearably sticky, but it's pretty sticky. It does get air bubbles like crazy, and you have to work the air bubbles out. It's a little bit hard to manipulate, but you can make it work. But this would be like the only somewhat budget friendly that I would not even recommend, but like say if you want to do it, you could. And that's Marvan. Now, the one that I really like, it's almost done. I got this, I believe, from Sweetie Nail Supply, which is a Korean. And anytime I say it's a Korean gel brand, just believe that the price tag is up there. This one I think was only $17 or $18. I'm almost done with it, or am done with it, but I just keep it around just to recommend it. It's Toy Gel Vala. And as far as I know, it only comes in clear, but clear you can always paint. So can you white? And I mean, it's not crazy deep. I would say this is probably like 5 or 10 mLs, but I'm not sure because it's in Korean. Their gel is their sculpting gel is so good. I highly recommend this one. It's not as sticky, it's easy to work with, but yeah, it's expensive. So is this one. This is Nails by Dev. She has a new sculpting line out, and everyone says that's even better than this one, so I would recommend to go with that one. I haven't tried it yet, but I will try it eventually. And they say it's even less stickier and easier to work with than this. Sometimes this gets sticky, but not normally, and it's only if like the temperatures in your house are a little bit hotter. And my nail bestie says she pops them in Nails by Dev in the fridge for like 5 minutes or so, and it's easier to work. I pop it under the air vent if it gets sticky, but this one I do recommend. And this is the one that I used, but in a different color, to do the flowers. This is a good one. Now she does just make sure, I think her 5 mLs, which is smaller, let me show you what the 5 mLs look like. It, don't quote me, but I think it's around $11 for like the smaller size like this in her sculpting gels, but don't quote me, it might be a little bit more. And then I think the bigger ones are like 20 or 22 or something, and that's this size. My nail bestie sent these to me, but the ones that I did buy that I do like, and my nail bestie recommended me to buy, is these gummy gels. They're from Sweetie Nail Supply, and they are, I ordered them in a pack of 5. They're expensive. I'm not gonna even hold you. They're not cheap, but I ordered them. You can look it up on Sweetie Nail Supply. It's gummy, but they do sell them, I think, solo too. It's a little to no stick too. This one is like no stick. You can literally use with, yeah, I'm not gonna keep saying the pros on that one because I know that's out of the budget, but that's like the best one I've ever used. But that's my opinion. You might not like them. But these are good. They don't stick as much. They're easy to use. You use very little isopropyl to manipulate them and stuff. And you can even use a spatula. So I don't know if it's highly recommended. I bought it and then I start seeing nail artists buy it after I already ordered it and had it for weeks. And I told them, oh, you're gonna love it. So I don't know, you'd have to look it up. You could always Google it. But you gotta remember, it might not be because not everyone buys Korean. And people don't always like to pay the price tag of Korean, but there is a lot of us that do nails that do like the Korean gels, because the only problem is, I'm gonna tell you, once you use Korean, you might not want to go back because they are really that good. Like, there's not much in the market that compares to the Korean side and how they do their nail products. It's the sad truth. And yeah, if I had the money, it would all be Korean. It probably wouldn't be anything else if I didn't do this. And Nails by Dev sometimes has sales, and I know there's certain influencers on here that have codes that you can save some coin too. I can't remember off the top of my head who has the codes or not. But I would, on the like cheaper side of things, but it's still an investment, I would recommend Trippy Gel. But I would recommend her new collection and not this one, because they say it's even better than this one. Yes, and that's why I say when I recommend, that's the downside when I recommend Korean stuff, is that once you start using it, you're gonna see such a difference, and you're gonna start, like, I had to stop myself almost every live. I was pulling days, but then I kept remembering that these were sent to me as a gift, and not everyone can afford these. So I started using ones that were a little bit more affordable, but if I had my druthers, this is all I would sculpt with, because it's just, it's that good. And the same thing with these are good too. These are Korean too, from the same website. But the only downside is, I don't know if you want to do it at the beginning, because then you'll start comparing things to it and you'll be like, oh, I just like this better. But Nails by Dev is definitely it would be my highest recommendation to you, and a little bit more on the budget side. And then you can find a influencer code. I know there's a lot out there, and you can put it in and save some money. I haven't tried the Warm Pretty ones yet, and I do want to try them because I'm still trying to find a budget-friendly one that I can recommend. But in my experience, I have tried so many budget-friendly ones, and they just don't cut it. But they might work for some people if you don't mind it's sticking to everything and being a nightmare to sculpt. Yeah, the Korean skincare is really good too. I had a friend that sent me some. Yeah, and I get that. But the only thing... So let me show you something. Let me show you. So it does and it doesn't, but if you can't manipulate... now my nail bestie sent this to me, and I hate to use this but this isn't her company, and I hate to use this as an example, but I'm just going to show you how some sculpting gels really are hard. And I don't know how much these are. I've seen these on Instagram, but these are like the best way I can explain it is with these. So if you can't sculpt and you can't really manipulate it, you can't do anything, it does matter, even if it's your own nails. Like, these are so hard for me to make a flower. I don't know if you can see how like hard they are. They're not like those where they're more like clay or Play-Doh. And let me see, what can I put it on? I'll put it on here. See, it doesn't even want to stick. But let me see. So it does matter, because if you can't even make a flower, what good is the sculpting gel? Like, it's just like, I can't manipulate it much. It's going through, it's just tough. It's hard. I mean, you could get by, you can make it work, but no, this does not look like Play-Doh. Well, it might look like Play-Doh, but it does not feel it. It's very hard to work with. Very, very, very hard to work with. But there's certain things that I do like using the harder ones to work with. Now, I'll show you what looks like Play-Doh. I probably shouldn't show you this, but... Now this, watch this. You see how easy it is to take out? And watch how easy it is to roll up. Like, it doesn't even stick to my hands. It doesn't stick to anything. It takes little to no isopropyl, which is also a savings. It's easy to blend with other colors. It's just so good. You can smush out even with your hands without a sculpting. You could even sculpt it with your nails if you wanted to. It's just that good. But it comes with a hefty price tag. Sometimes they have sales, but I feel like it's still so high that it doesn't. And I wish they sold separate colors, but they don't. They only sell it in the quads, because I wanted to just order just one color, like colors that I use the most and that I can just like paint or use pigment powder. But no, they don't right now. They only sell them. But I really... These are good. And that's not to knock this company. You know, they're still workable. I still like them. I still use them. But there's just certain things that I will use them for that it doesn't look as great. Oh, okay. Oh, got you. Yeah, these trippy gels, you can only get them off Nails by Deb. She's widely known on social media. She has a huge social media following. Yeah, I don't know what to recommend to you then. That like only Amazon sells. You can try the Warm Pretty. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if it's any good or not. You can try other things and just see if you like it, you know? I try not to purchase my stuff on Amazon, my nail stuff, because I've had problems in the past with it. So I don't, unless it's just like tips or just like palettes, but not liquids and not like sculpting gels. I don't purchase that on there anymore. Got you. Yeah, I don't go by the reviews. I'll tell you why. One of my sons actually proved to me that sometimes reviews can be bought it and like sites like Amazon and stuff. Or the company could do that. So I go by seeing it in YouTube videos, or I just go by and purchase it on my own and figure it out on my own because, you know, I am trying to do the social media thing and I am trying to give my own review on things. So I just don't go by the reviews. But I can understand how you would because, you know, you're just doing your nails and starting off and you don't want to waste your money. I don't either, but it's good content. It's a different situation. Yeah, I don't know what to recommend to you that would be on Amazon then. I'm sorry. But I'm sure if you look it up on, just type in YouTube, Amazon, sculpting gels that Amazon sells and see what other people say. But you always gotta take that with a grain of salt because just because it has good reviews might not mean you like it. I've tried stuff that have had great reviews and I did not like it. Okay. I haven't tried a Born Pretty product that I haven't liked, so you probably can't go wrong. But I don't know. And y'all, if you do buy from the, not from Amazon, but from Born Pretty official website, after all these great discount codes are, I want you to use the discount codes that they have right now because you can save more than with mine. But once there is no more discount codes that are better than mine, definitely use code KBUG, but you can only use it on the Born Pretty actual website. And that's my code, and I would so appreciate it. I got my first code with a nail company yesterday, so that's really cool. And welcome in, everyone, and thank you guys for the likes and for being here. And thank you for subscribing if you guys decide to subscribe, and welcome. And welcome. I've tried a lot of the different Amazon sculpting gels, but I didn't find one that I would like highly recommend. Okay. Okay, so for that one, I'm not going to be a good answer for you because what I use is from a Korean website. You can get it from Sweetie Nail Supply or Zillaboo. A lot of people use McCart rhinestone glue. I did not have success with McCart rhinestone glue. That's why I started in trying to use different stuff. I'll just tell you what I use, but I don't have a recommendation. That one you might have to look around for. I use it from either Zilbu or Sweetie Nail Supply. You can get it from both, and they're both Korean. They sell Korean nail products. I use the Crazy Top Coat, but in thick, and that's what I use for my rhinestones and charms. Everything else I used just didn't. But it's a top coat, but it holds those things on so good. I have to like pry or drill them off sometimes. Yeah, most of the girls out here use McCart rhinestone glue, and most of them swear by it. There's a few people that I know that are like me and say it doesn't work. So, like I said, some products are just going to be a hit or miss, and you're going to have to do trial by error. And even if, you know, like the rhinestone McCart glue has great reviews, it didn't work for me or my friends, so some stuff is just, even if it has great reviews, it might not work for you, or it might work for you. It's really going to be a trial by error. Unfortunately, I wish I could save everyone money and tell you exactly what would work for you, but that's why I don't go by reviews and I just try it out on my own, because some stuff people hate, I love, and vice versa. Some people just use sculpting gel, hold it, but that doesn't hold it well. That I don't recommend. I've tried that. I only do that when no one's wearing the press-ons and they're just going in a Ziploc bag that I'm creating for content. And I use top coat sometimes, regular top coat, but they won't hold it if you're actually wearing them. I just put it in a Ziploc bag, so. But a lot of people use a different stuff. Sometimes you find stuff that works for it that wasn't even made for that. Thank y'all for all the likes. I'm trying to remember if I tried their sculpting gel. I think I did, and I think I didn't like it, but I can't tell you for 100% certainty. But I know I tried a lot of sculpting gels off Amazon, and I don't think there was any that I really cared for. Yeah, I think I did. I really do think I did, because I remember I think I remember taking it out and doing a video, but I would have to search my video and showing like how much product was in there. But I'm not 100% sure. I've tried so many different sculpting gels on Amazon. The only ones I like are the ones that I showed you. And I might try new ones, and because I'm always trying new stuff because of what I do. And I might like those next more than these, but right now that's my current faves. I'm hard on my nails too. I am so hard. I cook, I clean, I do dishes, I do this, I do other stuff, and yeah, I'm very hard, and I even anyway. um, are you using dehydrator? You can use, what I use for me and my daughter for dehydrator is 91% isopropyl, and that actually works better than some dehydrators, because what I noticed with some dehydrators, like McCart, I have McCart's dehydrator here and some others, they have some oils in them and scents and stuff, and I think whatever makes them like that is what makes them not stick to my own and my daughter's nails. So I use 91% isopropyl to dehydrate, and my daughter is one that I have to dehydrate her nails a lot more than mine before I put them on, and that helps her. For me, primer and then rubber based gel is what helps me keep mine on longer if I want to keep them on longer, but normally I don't. But that's like that is definitely a trial by error, and it could also be the glue you're using. I know that there's some glues that do not agree with my daughter, and they just won't stay on no matter how good I prep, and the same thing with me. Right now, I'm really loving their Praise glue. That's in the bottle, the blue one. But I'm constantly even bending my nails and they don't pop off, and hitting them to do things accidentally. Not that I suggest hitting them. Okay, so okay, so that could be it too. So you're using the dip. I don't use the dip system because I'm allergic to acrylic, but are you using the dip system without tips or a full cover on your nail, and you're just going in right to your natural nail? That could definitely be it, because I'll tell you, I have that problem when I use just things on my natural nails. Sometimes I have that problem, it will come off quickly. You might want to do, and some people do this even with the dip system, they'll use Gel X, full cover tips, and then go in with the dip system. Because it might not just, even when I used to get it before we found out that I was allergic, at the nail salon, sometimes they would even pop off me doing them without tips. You might need a different primer too. That primer might not agree with you. Okay, no worries. Yeah, you might need to try something like this, a full cover tip. That might help you. I hope you enjoy your lunch. No worries. Have a good day. Thank you for being on here. Okay, no worries. Yeah, you just might need a full cover tip. I think that might help you. And doing Gel X, I think that might really help you. Thank you guys for all the likes and welcome in. Oh shoot, why did I do that? I do that sometimes. Thank y'all for all the likes, and if you decide to subscribe, thank you so much. I do post content quite frequently and go live a lot, so welcome in. Alright, I love doing nails. Alright, I think I'm done with this, or at least for now, so I'm going to switch this out with the little charms. Does anyone do nails here? Or is anyone new here? Welcome in. I can't put this. I gotta cure it before I put it up straight, otherwise it'll fall, I think. I really like the base coat. I feel like it's really fun with like the little confetti built in. That's exactly why I cure it before I stand it. Otherwise it'll go slip and slide. Like a little nail slide. And this is just a handheld little flash cure. Hello, POV. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's cool. What did you do? What design or style did you go for? If you want to say, if you want to keep it, because I don't know who does content and who doesn't do content here. I want to keep it to you, post it, I understand. Is that the last little box? No, there's one more. At least I see one more. Did you have fun doing your nails? I always love doing nails. That's cool. I wonder what you went with, what theme you went with, or how you did your nails. All right, y'all, it's the 5-minute mark before I end. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I like to give you guys a few minutes heads up before I end, just in case anyone has any last minute nail questions that they want to ask before I get off. I did polka dots, bows. Oh, that's cool. Polka dots, that's cool. I bet you they came out pretty. Were they fun to do? I like doing polka dots. It's fun. That's awesome. Oh, got you. right, y'all, it's about that time. Once I'm done top coating this one, I'm gonna head out or head off the live. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for even just stopping by and watching. I appreciate it. If you subscribe, thank you so much and welcome to you. I do post and go live regularly. Well, a lot, I should say regularly. And thank you guys for the likes. I really appreciate it. Until the next one, see you guys and hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.